Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Dunbar, and today I'm going to be presenting my concept STRIDESMITH aimed at overpronation in runners. So if you don't know, pronation is your body's natural mechanism to absorb shock when running or walking, but overpronation is when there's too much give and there's an excessive collapse of the foot and ankle inward. This problem is particularly pronounced in runners, and it's something that I've dealt with as a runner personally. So this can lead to a number of things, but most commonly it's just pain and discomfort in the feet, ankles, knees, other joints, and it can lead to more serious overuse injuries like plantar fasciitis. And so the goal is to improve runner performance and runner efficiency by addressing this. So motion control shoes and orthopedic inserts are the traditional way that these issues are dealt with. So these basically lock your foot in so they can only go forward. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for everyone. These are great tools, but continued use of these can actually lead to even weaker feet as your feet begin to rely on them. And they're can kind of be thought of as like a Band-Aid or a crutch. In the 40 years that these things have been available to us, they haven't led to significantly lower rates of overuse injury rates. And so STRIDESMITH, my concept, is looking to get at the core of this, which is basically muscle strength and foot flexibility as the underlying issues of overpronation. So this is the concept itself. You can see here, there's two insoles, and there's also two smart connected devices inserts on the side here. And I'll quickly show you. This is how the smart sensor goes in and out of the insole. And the insoles themselves are lightweight and form-fitting. These are more like a traditional running shoe insole rather than the motion control insole that we talked about earlier. This is the sensor. It has a USB port at the bottom for charging. And these sensors are really, really small. So here they are compared to a credit card. And then here are two colorways that I did for the insoles themselves. And so moving on from the design, I'll talk about the main features and how this actually works. So you just take out the insole that's already in your running shoe and you put in the STRIDESMITH insoles, and they'll immediately begin tracking your runs and tracking your pronation. And then this data is fed back into the STRIDESMITH app, and you can see detailed insights for the left and right foot. You can dive deep, see full analysis of the data. But this also leads into the other two features of it. So in this study, they found that a small vibration motor attached to someone's ankle was enough to remind them to improve their poor walking form when it was detected. So this same concept is applied to haptic coaching on STRIDESMITH. So you can see here, you can select the devices. Of course, the STRIDESMITH insoles have a vibration motor in them, and there's also connected opportunity to connect Garmin and Apple Watch fitness watches. And so the idea is that you start going for a run, and maybe towards the end of the run, your form starts to degrade, which is common with fatigue, and you get a notification to check your form and keep your back upright. So these are one of the best applications of this, because having a consistently good form and mechanics throughout your run is something that can help build strength in the feet and fight overpronation. So you get this notification. Now you know to correct your form. You're off running again, finishing your run. And that leads me to the last feature, which is exercise recommendations. So using this data, it will then suggest exercises that you can do at home to further build flexibility and foot strength. So the final features are pronation tracking, haptic feedback, and strength. Thank you guys so much for listening to my presentation. And the hope is with STRIDESMITH is that you would expect to see lower rates of injury and improved running efficiency. Thanks so much.